Love tip number 4. It's the month of February. We're talking about love and how it can help your heart and your love life. Some different tips. So join your Natural Hormone Balancing Specialist, giving you some tips to balance your hormones through living a balanced life. So we talked about love and knowing someone and really understanding them, accepting them, appreciating them, and then falling in love deeply with them and celebrating them. But what about ourselves? The foundation for loving someone else is loving yourself. And that's always hard to do. That's always a challenge. So I thought, I'm pretty good with that. I love myself. I love being alone, probably to the detriment of maybe some of my relationships. So I really enjoy it. I have fun. I'm dancing around the house. I got a swing. I got glow whips. I got nunchucks. I'm having a ball, right? I weekly say to my cats, you're lucky I'm not charging you for the extra entertainment. Do they know what I'm saying? No, but I just make myself laugh. So I'm having a great time. The thing is, I'm thinking enjoying myself, which is important, is the same as loving myself. Now, do I really love myself? If I love myself, would I let that person have done that to me? Would I stay this long in a relationship? Would I stay this long in a friendship? Would I have done this? So I had to go in deeper. So I do think it's important to enjoy yourself and find things you can do to enjoy yourself. Oh, I love reading a book, or I love when I'm alone and I curl up with my kitten and I have some hot tea and I watch a movie. Have things that can self-soothe, because that's always going to help your relationship, because you don't want to always depend on that other person. If they're not making you happy today, go make yourself happy. Go enjoy yourself. But self-love is something we have to work on. So I was listening to one of the videos of Teal Swan. Teal, like the color, swan, like the beautiful bird. And she's wonderful. She has a lot of tips on spirituality, a lot of things on YouTube. I also read her book. But what it said was, I continue to work kind of hard too. So I'm kind of hard on myself. I play hard, but I work hard. So she said, when you really want to know about loving yourself and you're ready to do something, you're like, I don't want to do it, I'm making myself. Would someone that loves themselves do this? Or would you have your friend do this, or your sister do this, or your child? Or would you say, you know what, you worked enough today? And that's a struggle for me, because I tend to work hard. I love it though. I love what I do. So ask yourself, as you're moving throughout your day, you're doing things, you're resenting things you're doing, would someone that loves themselves, would they work more, or would they go take a bubble bath? That's super simple, but made a really big difference. Then she talked about, and I know this is true, taking a moment and meditating and thinking of the time you really felt loved. And I don't know, maybe you have children and if you've never had a good partner, you've been divorced once or twice. Maybe it was when you were breastfeeding. You love that child and you felt that love coming back. Maybe it's when you've never been married. You've had a dog. It's like, whenever I'm around my dogs or my horses or my cat, it doesn't matter. Or even if it's somebody that broke up with you long ago, but you felt deep love with them, go back into that feeling and feel that love in the moment. Take it and then put your hands around a glass of water and infuse that love. Feel like you're putting that energy into the water. Then drink it. Now you say, well, that's crazy. Not really, because Dr. Emoto, which I don't have time to go into, talked about experiments with water, and water holds emotion. That's what emotion is. It's fluid. It's fluid feelings. It's fluid energy. So water holds it. So I won't get into that now, but Dr. Emoto, you can look it up. Water can definitely carry that. And it makes me laugh because my ex-husband, we got along great after the divorce, but when we were dating, I'm a hot Italian, I'm like yelling at different times, and he would say, see, you talk about emotions and water, well, we're 70% water, and when you yell at me, it all goes in me. And he was an empath, so that does make sense. So think about that. When you yell and say harsh words to somebody, it does penetrate them, it can stay in them, it changes their vibration. So anyway, little off topic. Put that emotion in the water and drink it, and do that daily for a month, and you'll see a difference. I loved it. I did it. I thought it was so cool. You can also put that emotion into a clear quartz crystal. You'll see some of my videos on crystals, because I think they can be a part of your life and they're beautiful. Put that in there and put that by your bed. Put that love in there and say, I'm going to have this by my bed and I'm going to feel that love every night. Or come up with a mantra. Okay. Now, a lot of people can't go right for, like, they feel self-hatred and they can't say, I love myself every day. It's too direct. So maybe you say something, I am beginning to love and enjoy myself. So it's kind of like a fluid mantra. It's not like I'm there yet, because you're not. I'm not. Nobody usually is at this point on this earth. It's all a journey. So maybe saying that. These are just some simple things you can do. Infuse it in water, do a mantra. The other thing that's fun to do, and I've done this when I, dated my last boyfriend, and when I did it for my ex-husband, but I also did it for myself. Write 50 things that you love about yourself. Now, that can be pretty challenging. I remember writing 99 things that I loved. I think after my divorce, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to write some things down good about myself. 99 things. And I just read it a little while ago. It's really old. The paper's really old. But it's like I laugh because it's like, they are some pretty cool things and I do enjoy them and love them things about myself. So go ahead and do that. All of these things are exercises in saying I care enough about myself that even though I don't fully love myself, I'm going to move in that direction. I'm going to work on my relationship with myself. Because guess what? That's the relationship you're going to have your whole life. Because boyfriends leave, spouses could die, anything could happen to anybody. Even if you have a good relationship, they could be in an accident. They could be 40 and die, right? So you never know if you're going to be left alone. And knowing that and feeling like you have a good relationship with yourself is going to be like, I'm always going to be with myself. And the God that's in me, if you believe that, your spiritual connection, that's all within you. So all of these things, learning to love yourself is going to give you the foundation for loving others. And all of that raises oxytocin, lowers cortisol, go for your hormones, go for your heart, go for your health. So everything we do at Be Balanced is bringing you in the direction of heart, hormone health, everything. We have free consultations available. Check us out. Do this for yourself. Show self-love for yourself by checking us out, doing a free consultation. You have nothing to lose. BeBalanceCenters.com.